Picture this: sunny Utah, birds chirping, and the shiitake mushrooms family starting their day. The neighborhood is calm, the sun is just beginning to rise, casting a golden hue over the quiet residential street. But inside one house, the peace is shattered by the sound of bickering. The family is arguing over pizza, voices rising and falling in a familiar, chaotic symphony. Lee, our perpetually startled hero, is wrestling with a rebellious toaster. It's a typical morning for him, filled with small domestic battles. Granddad Bill, ever the sage, offers his usual wisdom. "Did you try hitting it?" His advice, though simple, often works in their quirky household. Suddenly, the dusty old intercom crackles to life, interrupting the morning chaos. Everyone pauses, eyes turning towards the source of the unexpected noise. Uncle Aaron's voice, all menace and zero warmth, fills the house. The brew crew is coming to collect. His tone sends a chill down everyone's spine. The family freezes, pizza mid-bite. The room is filled with a tense silence, the gravity of the situation sinking in. Lee drops the toaster in shock, which launches a burnt slice across the room. It's a moment of absurdity in the midst of growing tension. Aaron's threat isn't vague, he promises chaos, and Haley, Lee's sister, is leading the charge. The sibling rivalry has taken a dark, almost sci-fi twist. This is no ordinary family feud, it's one with henchmen and laser guns. The stakes are higher than ever before. The OSM home goes from sitcom to disaster movie in seconds. What was once a place of laughter and minor squabbles is now a battleground. Lee realizes this isn't a prank call, this is real. The seriousness of the situation dawns on him, and he knows they have to act fast. The Brew Crew, a name that sounds like a bad craft beer club, is coming for them. But this is no laughing matter, they mean business. The house feels less like a sanctuary, more like ground zero. The air is thick with tension, and every creak and groan of the house seems amplified. The calm is over. A storm named Haley and Aaron is about to hit. Dark clouds gather, both literally and metaphorically, over the suburban home. The family braces for impact, knowing that their not-so-friendly family reunion is about to reach a dramatic climax. Just as panic sets in, Uncle Jay appears on a frantic video call. He's breathless, wild-eyed. "Lee, get out now!" Jay's the inside man, and his warning is clear. Haley's not just with the Brew Crew, she's running it. She's got a grudge and an army. The Brew Crew isn't some local gang, they're organized, ruthless, and packing tech that makes a toaster launcher look quaint. Jay's message: don't fight, just run. The family home is now a giant target. Lee feels the weight. He has to protect everyone. No more confusion, no more questions. He nods to Granddad Bill, it's time to move. The OSM family is officially on the run. Their plan? Don't be where the Brew Crew is about to be. It's simple, desperate, and all they've got. They grab what they can and bolt. The chase is on. Utah's about to lose its weirdest family. How does a suburban family escape a crime syndicate? With a rocket, obviously. Granddad Bill's secret project, a full-blown rocket, becomes their escape plan. They strap their battered van to it. Why? Because memories and cup holders. Packing is chaos, snacks, photo albums, rubber chickens. The Brew Crew closes in as Granddad Bill fumbles with the launch sequence. Lee bolts the van to the rocket, hands shaking. Everyone piles in, buckles up, and Granddad Bill slams the big red button. The workshop roof splits open, engines roar, and they launch, van and all, into the sky. The Brew Crew is left staring at a pillar of smoke. It's the most OSM exit ever. Space travel in a homemade rocket? Not smooth. The van rattles, alarms blare, and they crash land hard into a field, nearly flattening a cow. Miraculously, everyone's okay, if a bit cheese-puff-dusted. They stumble out dazed into a world that's definitely not Utah. Suddenly, black SUVs swarm in, tactical agents surround them. Out steps a man in a long coat and eye patch, Nick Fury. He surveys the wreckage, unimpressed. "Well," he rumbles, "this is new. Welcome to Earth 616, the Marvel Universe. Things just got a lot more complicated." Surrounded by a wall of armed agents, the OSM family is hustled through the gleaming lobby of Dillicorp Industries, a skyscraper that towers above the city, its glass and steel reflecting the last golden rays of sunset. The building itself is a symbol of power and innovation, a place where only the most important deals are made and the world's secrets are kept. For the OSM family, it's both awe-inspiring and intimidating, a far cry from anything they've ever known. On the top floor in a conference room that feels more like the bridge of a spaceship, Nick Fury waits. His presence is magnetic. He radiates authority. his single eye scanning the newcomers with a mix of suspicion and curiosity. Every movement is calculated, every word chosen with care. Fury wastes no time. He lays out the facts. SHIELD tracked their crash landing, and the mysterious Brew Crew has already caught their attention. The family's arrival has set off alarms across the agency. The OSMs aren't the first interdimensional refugees to show up on Earth, but they're by far the most unusual. An oddball group with quirks and secrets that even SHIELD can't quite figure out. Suddenly the doors slide open, the new Avengers stride in, Sam Wilson as Captain America, Spider-Man, and a handful of other heroes, each one larger than life. Their arrival shifts the energy in the room. Spider-Man, ever the icebreaker, flashes a grin and jokes, "So, you guys do your own stunts, or is there a multiverse stunt double union I should know about?" The tension breaks, if only for a moment. It finally sinks in for the OSMs. They're not just on a new world, but one where superheroes are real, and the impossible happens every day. The weight of their new reality is overwhelming. Fury, ever the pragmatist, offers them a deal. He can't send them home, not yet, but he can offer protection, resources, and a chance to start over. It's not what they wanted, but it's what they need. The Brew Crew, Fury explains, is a threat not just to them, but to the entire multiverse. He proposes an alliance. SHIELD will shelter the OSMs, and in return they'll help unravel the mystery of the Brew Crew's plans. The terms are clear. SHIELD will provide a safe house, security, and support. All they ask is for the OSMs to share what they know, to help protect this world from the chaos that follows them. Lee, the family's leader, looks around at his loved ones. With a heavy heart, he agrees. They have no other choice. Their old life is gone, and survival means adapting to this new world. As they gaze out at the sprawling city below, the OSMs realize just how far from home they truly are. Everything is unfamiliar, but hope flickers in the distance. With new security badges and official SHIELD credentials, the family is welcomed into a world of secrets and heroes. Their journey is just beginning. Their new life starts with a handshake, a promise of protection, and 1,000 unanswered questions about what comes next. The Avengers are now their neighbors, their protectors, and maybe in time, their friends. The OSMs are part of something bigger than themselves. The OSM family has stepped onto the world's biggest stage, surrounded by legends. They're in the big leagues now, and there's no turning back. The stakes have never been higher. Every decision could change the fate of worlds, and the pressure is immense. Somewhere in the shadows, the Brew Crew is still out there, watching, waiting, and plotting their next move. The real battle is just beginning. Safety with superheroes? Short-lived. The Brew Crew tracks them down, launching a full-scale assault on Dillycorp. Portals rip open, ships pour through, henchmen rappel down the skyscraper. Haley and Aaron appear on a giant screen. "Give us my family, or we level this place." The new Avengers leap into action. Shields fly, webs snap, chaos erupts. The OSM family fights back. Granddad Bill wields a floor lamp like a pro. Lee grabs shield tech, adrenaline surging. He's not a hero, but he's not backing down. The battle is a wild mix of superheroes and scrappy family teamwork. Lee dodges, fires, and protects his own. The Brew Crew underestimated them. The fight for Dillycorp is on. And Lee's about to face his sister. Amid the chaos of the battlefield, Lee locks eyes with Haley, his sister, now transformed into a formidable rival clad in Brew Crew armor. The world around them blurs, the noise of war fading as their shared history comes rushing back. In this moment, it's not just about the mission. It's about everything that's ever passed between them. Their duel is deeply personal, every strike and counterstrike echoing years of sibling rivalry, old wounds, and unspoken words. Each move is charged with emotion, as if they're fighting for more than just victory. They're fighting for understanding, for forgiveness, for the family they once were. Lee tries desperately to reach her, calling out through the clash of metal and sparks, but Haley's eyes burn with resentment and pain. She's driven by old betrayals, by the feeling that Lee never truly understood her. Suddenly a comm crackles through the static. Granddad Bill is down, struck by a stray blast from Haley's weapon. The shock ripples through Lee, freezing him in place for a split second as the reality of the stakes hits home. In that instant, Lee's hesitation vanishes. Haley has crossed a line that can't be ignored, and the fight takes on a new urgency. Fueled by a mix of anger and heartbreak, Lee charges forward, fighting with raw determination and a desperate hope to save what's left of his family. He disarms Haley in a tense, breathless moment, cornering her. But as he stands over her, weapon raised, he finds he can't deliver the final blow. His love for his sister outweighs his anger. Instead, Lee disables her suit, trapping her in place. He ensures she can't hurt anyone else, but refuses to become the person who destroys his own family. He couldn't bring himself to hurt her, but he's determined to protect everyone he loves, even if it means making the hardest choice of his life. The battle is over for them, exhaustion and relief mingling as the adrenaline fades. In the end, Lee chooses family over vengeance, refusing to let hatred define his actions. Haley is defeated, her anger spent, but she's not destroyed. There's still hope for forgiveness, for healing. The OSM family stands together, battered but unbroken, their bonds tested but not shattered. The cost of this battle is high, wounds both physical and emotional, but they survived, and that means there's still a chance to rebuild. Lee's heart aches for his sister, for the pain they've both endured, but he knows he did what he had to do to protect his family. The fight for family is never simple, never clean. It's messy, painful, and full of impossible choices. But in the end, it's always worth it. Because family is what gives them the strength to keep fighting, no matter the odds. With Haley down, the Brew crew collapses. Aaron tries to flee, but Captain America and Spider-Man shut him down. SHIELD agents haul him away. Justice served. The OSM family, bruised but alive, gathers as medics tend to Grandad Bill. Nick Fury approaches, surprisingly gentle. You fought well, you protected your own. He offers them a new home, literally. Using Stark tech and PIM particles, SHIELD will relocate their Utah house to a secure spot nearby. A new beginning, born from chaos. The family is together, safe, and finally able to breathe. They've earned their place in this world. The Marvel Universe just got a little weirder. And the OSM family is here to stay. For now, peace. Days later, the OSM family watches as their Utah house is lowered onto a new foundation. It's out of place among futuristic towers, but it's home. Nick Fury hands Lee a communicator. Stay in touch, the world's weird, good to have weird friends. The new Avengers drop by for pizza. For the first time in ages, the family feels peace. Lee knows things will never be normal again. Haley is in SHIELD custody and he hopes to get his sister back someday. But for now, they have each other, and powerful new friends. It's a happy for now ending, but this is the Marvel Universe. Quiet never lasts. As the camera pulls back, a new threat stirs in a distant lab. The next adventure is just beginning. Darkness, computer screens flicker in a hidden lab. Keith Leon, sharp-suited and cold, studies footage of the OSM family's battle. A nervous scientist reports, their quantum markers are unprecedented. Keith smiles. Unprecedented means opportunity. He gestures to a containment cell. Inside, a swirling vortex of raw energy. Project 628 is ready. Send it to their new home. The scientist flees. Keith's eyes gleam with menace. Fade to black.